Hello everyone, my name is Martin Benson. I'm a music and technology master's student and today I'm going to deliver a presentation on YouTube. In this presentation, several aspects of YouTube will be discussed, and I'll provide information on how it has allowed for the development of modern digital cultures, or subcultures, and how society has affected YouTube's growth. YouTube was created in 2005 by ex-PayPal employees and is a website dedicated to hosting videos. It quickly rose in popularity and was later purchased by Google. Since then, YouTube has become a platform as opposed to just a video sharing site, which is to say that it has added a wide range of features which make it more than a mere video hosting site. To elaborate, YouTube has expanded in various areas including live streaming content, for example concerts, sports and gaming events, as well as presidential debates. It has also received permission to host full-length films and television shows from select media companies. It also offers movie and video rental services. Other features that have been added to YouTube include YouTube Red, YouTube Music, and YouTube Kids. YouTube Red gives the user the option to pay $10 per month to remove ads and enable premium features like downloading videos in high quality. The service also helps to pay the content creators on YouTube as it combats free ad blocking software, which inhibits the creators' abilities to earn money off of their videos. YouTube Music is a service which hopes to challenge streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. While it may be used for free, those who are subscribed to YouTube Red will receive an enhanced experience. This enhanced experience includes streaming video or audio, no advertisements, online and offline listening, the ability to listen to videos in the background while using other apps, or having your phone on locked mode. YouTube Kids is a service that recently came to the UK and Ireland after the successful launch of its US counterpart in February 2015. This service allows children to browse content online with custom parental filtering. It was designed with larger icons and clickable objects to make it easier for children to navigate, and a speech-to-text function was used in case they are unable to write. It allows the browsing of music, educational videos, and age-appropriate shows. With these services and features listed, it can be seen that YouTube has clearly expanded in a major way, and has become more than the simple video sharing site that it initially was. These alterations were made as a response to the user base that it gathered, their interactions and feedback with the site, its updates in response to that, and the user base's continued feedback. This cycle of action and reaction has allowed YouTube to evolve into what it is today. It is because of this cyclical action and reaction that we can say YouTube is a part of digital culture, or at least allows for digital cultures to emerge. It is a digital medium which has changed and dealt with consequences from social and technical transformations. It has had particular consequences for its individuals and users, as well as content creators, which will be examined later in this presentation. To speak to the notion of YouTube allowing digital cultures to emerge, it can be said that fan bases that have been established behind popular YouTube content creators are part of a digital subculture, or separate individual subcultures, which have only been able to exist because of YouTube and its constant evolution throughout the years. Most notably, its feature of being able to generate ad revenue from videos has allowed this to happen. This is relevant to digital culture in the sense that YouTube's aforementioned changes have had consequences on the individual in society, in this case the content creator, who has garnered fame or popularity on YouTube, which then affects society again through their fan bases growing and forming communities which provide entertainment, assistance, and a sense of community for the other members of the fan base. This brings us to discussing the phenomenon known as the YouTuber. This is an individual or group that creates content for the YouTube platform. YouTube's ad revenue and partner programs allow for these creators to earn money off of their videos. Aside from this, third-party sponsorships contained within videos allow for these creators to generate even more income from their work, which, if successful, can be done as a full-time job. Generally, the term YouTuber refers to those who create video content for a YouTube channel. However, as YouTube has changed over the years, people now have the ability to make money off hosting their music on the site, as well as live streaming content to their audiences. YouTube has been extremely aware of its content creators making their living off of their content full time, and has reacted by making it easier to do so with the functions previously mentioned. Felix Kjellberg is a Swedish YouTuber better known as PewDiePie. It is impossible to talk about YouTube culture without mentioning him, as he's the owner of the channel with the most subscribers and highest amount of views on the site. As of November 2015, he has garnered over 40 million subscribers and 10 billion combined video views. PewDiePie's channel consists mostly of gaming videos and vlogs. His commentary on the games he plays, as well as his reactions to the games, are what made him popular. He began by playing horror games almost exclusively, and his fanbase grew as people began to share his content online for the humorous manner in which he reacted to the horror games that he played. This is important to note as it brought YouTube to the attention of mainstream media outlets. People not ingrained in YouTube culture found it difficult to fathom how his followers enjoyed watching someone else play video games. PewDiePie has appeared in various other forms of media since becoming successful, including appearances on South Park and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He earned $7.4 million in 2014 alone. Him and other successful content creators have taken to giving their fan bases names in order to connect with them in a more meaningful way. It is a common expression amongst YouTubers that they dislike the term fans as they consider themselves normal people that make videos and not celebrities. For example, PewDiePie refers to his fan base as bros and will from time to time organise activities for them to take part in together as a group. This usually occurs to raise money for charity. The YouTube group known as Kinda Funny are less well known than PewDiePie, with around 310,000 subscribers between their two channels. However, these content creators have established a die-hard community that follows them on several platforms online, gives them money monthly via Patreon, and meets with them at events around America to simply spend time with them or attend a panel they are speaking at. The fans of Kinda Funny are known as best friends. This is because the mantra of Kinda Funny is that if you're a like-minded individual who views their content and interacts with them, that you know as much about their personal lives as any of their other friends do. They show their meaning behind this statement by constantly interacting with their fans and serving them, as opposed to merely living off of them. The best friends have a private group on Facebook with 6,500 members, which also includes the members of Kinda Funny. This group allows the fans to interact with each other and the YouTubers on a personal level. More importantly, this group have a real-world presence, recently raising over $22,000 in less than a day for the repair of a deceased group member's house via crowdfunding. With the examples given, it should now be clear that YouTube has given way to the development of digital cultures and subcultures. YouTube's launch, its reaction to public feedback, the public's reaction to creating content on the site, the reaction of the audiences to that content, and the creation of groups such as these show that YouTube has had real-world consequences simply by responding as it has to its user base. Had YouTube never reacted to the feedback from its users, or taken the initiative to provide easier means of generating revenue for its creators, many positive impacts that their established communities have had would have never taken place. As mentioned earlier, YouTube is part of a digital culture, or at least allows for digital cultures to exist, and has real-world consequences for its users and creators. This is relevant to the social construction of technology, in that YouTube has been constantly growing and changing as its users' needs do. This is evident in the changes of services it has had that have been already mentioned in this presentation, such as YouTube Red, YouTube Music, and YouTube Kids. This is something that has only been possible due to modern technology. Previously, it was nearly impossible for such large groups of individuals spread across the world to coordinate activities amongst themselves that have positive real-world consequences. While things like Band-Aid could be used for comparison, it is less frequent and less involved with its participants than YouTubers like PewDiePie and Kinda Funny are. Society's interaction with YouTube causes it to change to suit their needs. This allows it to stay successful as a business, but also to have positive impacts on the world through its content creators. As it acknowledges its creators and then changes on a technical level to make their jobs easier, it is empowering them to form communities and have positive impacts such as raising money for charities or helping community members in times of need. The changes made to the technology based on interactions with society has led to design and functionality changes in YouTube and its operation as a platform. It has established content creators with their own ideas, customs, and social behaviours, which give them their own identities online. These identities that they form influence the content they create, for example gaming videos, music videos, short films, or prank videos. It is through these creators that members of society then form their own ideas, customs, and social behaviours, which influence them in how they interact with the technology. As mentioned several times within this presentation, this culture that has formed around YouTube has informed its design changes and has provided real-world consequences that without it would not exist.